There's a very big difference between the people you love and the people who love you. You should never confuse the two. We often go for people we love and neglect the people who love us. You should let the people who love you love you. Okay? As you go after the people you love, don't neglect the people who love you. The people who want to show you how much you mean to them, but they're left behind so many times as you pursue the people you love. You see, you're trying to make friends with so-and-so. You're trying to know so-and-so. But there are people who know you already, have been supporting you. They're trying to support you more. They're trying to show you that they see you. They are so easy to take for granted. See, when you love someone and you show it, they take it for granted.
True.
And that is why when people reach a certain point in life, they look around themselves and they don't have anybody to lean on anymore, because in your pursuit of things you love, in your pursuit of people you love, people you want to know more and know better, you left behind people who love you truly, genuinely. So pay attention to people who love you. Pay attention. Let them know that you see them. Let them know you appreciate them, because that genuineness is rare to find. That loyalty is rare in this generation, in these days. So pay attention to people. Don't take it for granted that someone calls to ask how you're doing, that someone texts to know where you are. Don't take that for granted. You will be offended here and there, now and then, but grow to the extent of getting over offense. You should actually define boundaries, but you should be flexible. We're not going to be careful with you. You're not my mom, you're my friend. You're not my dad, you're my friend. I personally am not as careful with my friends. When I call someone a friend, it means I'm going to be careless with you.
Why?
I'm going to let you see me. I don't hide from my friends. When I don't have money, I tell them. When they do something funny, something I don't like, I tell them. I am okay when they tell me when I offend them. I don't want to be careful around them. I don't want them to be careful around me. That is friendship. We are open. You are offended, talk about it. If you need some time, it shouldn't be days. I give you hours. I don't expect you to sit somewhere and demand that I give you 2 days, a month. Why should I give you a month? You're not a baby. You're an adult. You don't expect me to think the way you think. See, even if we are the same blood, we are not the same brain.
True.
See, I think different. You have your own thought pattern. You have a way of doing things. So let me be me, even as I let you be you. But we should find a way of working together. But don't make it intentional to cut off people. You see, find a point of compromise. It is something I've learned. Find a point of compromise. People are important. True. In ways you cannot explain. Even the troublesome people in your life, the day they leave, you will feel it. You will always feel it when someone who is supposed to stay with you walks away. So don't make it, don't block people. It is childish for you to wake up on a random Wednesday and you block people. Then Thursday morning you unblock them. Then you're being emotionally on and off. It is disturbing. You see, it is disturbing. It is killing you. It is choking you, whether you feel it or not. Being on and off, up and down. Now I will not talk to him. Yeah, I'll not talk to him now. So why are you not picking the call? Something offended you, pick the call, talk about it. Because adults speak with their words, not their actions. Speak with your words. Don't speak with your actions. When you speak with your actions, you will go overboard. You cannot limit how much an action means to the other party. But when you use your words, you will say what you want to say. You will mean what you want to mean. So as an adult, use your words, not your actions. I am offended. I will say it point blank. I am not happy with you. When you said this, I was hurt. When you did this, I was offended. This is where I am. Find me here. Let us find common ground. Things money cannot buy. Pay attention to things money cannot buy.
You're going to elaborate on some of those things, because you now know we meet young people and they're like, now I cannot offer you value because I don't have money. And you're like, there are other things that money cannot buy.
If all you have is money, you're poor.
True.
If all you have is money, you're poor, because we can get money in any other way. Money can be got. But what about capacity to tell the truth all the time? Being a truth teller. you know, being known by people who work with you. Oyajja kubuulira mazima, he is always telling the truth. That is to be more treasured than having 1,000,000 shillings in your pocket. So I personally embrace things money cannot buy. Discipline, basic discipline, you know, humanity, compassion, kindness, greeting people in the morning. There's an energy it gives off. I see you, I honor you, I respect you, not just manager, but the cleaner too, the security guard as you enter into company premises. You see, seeing people the same and honoring them, those are things that make you, things that make you special and unique, things that make you of your own kind. This is who I am. I'm kind to everyone I meet. Money is your partner in building destiny. Money is not an enemy, money is a friend. Handle her with care. You should be careful how you spend your money. There's a word we call saving. When you save money, you're saving money from yourself because you are dangerous to yourself. You are the enemy. You see, we call it saving because we are hiding money from you. I am the enemy, nothing else. When I begin to create emergencies that are not emergencies, I am an enemy to my financial destiny. So I keep money away from me. Nothing else. No one else. Me. I hide money from me. Find a more suitable way of hiding money from yourself. Because if you don't do it, at the end of the day, you will realize your money went nowhere else, but it was spent on your carelessness. Spend money fulfilling and satisfying, trying to satisfy your carelessness. You have 2 black jeans, you want to own a 3rd one. Has no difference from the ones you have already.
True.
You want to get this car not because you need it, but because your friend bought a Mercedes GLE, so you also need a GLE. You pretend, you create an emergency, you create a need. Be careful with money because money either makes you or money breaks you. The other point on money is it matters how you get it. Define your source. See, how I get my money will determine how I handle it. If you were careless with what you got last time, because you see, if you are in need of a miracle every day, it is a sign that you were careless with the miracle you got last time, because it was supposed to produce after its own kind. Okay, when I have 1,000,000 shillings, I must be able to produce another 1,000,000 and make it 2. Should be a principle of your life. Everything you have for the first time must be able to produce after its own kind. You had 1,000,000 shillings in January, you should be having 3,000,000 shillings in July. If you don't see that in your life, you're going to struggle for a very long time. If you handle things and they die on you, so you now need a loan.
What should I do differently now?
Now, we talked about in the other episode that you need to take time and focus on yourself. This time we want to say you need to do self-audit. Sit yourself down and audit yourself. Where does my money go? Ziragawa. Where does my money go? Very big question. People say, I don't know what happens to my money. You don't have a budget. If you had a budget, you would have been able to tell us where the money went. Follow the money. Where does the money go? Someone told me when they're depressed, they go shopping. Sign of poverty. It takes time to build wealth.
True.
It is impossible to build wealth in Uganda. In the Ugandan setting, you cannot build wealth.
Why?
Not until you're 60, 55, 60, or even older.
Yes.
In the African setting, it is going to take much longer to create wealth. We are not talking about salary in the bank. We are not talking about 1,000,000 shillings on mobile money. We are talking about wealth. Money, making money, even when you sleep. I don't know why you're sleeping when you are supposed to be working. But money, making money takes time. Okay? The man you see in the Range Rover has much more money on the bank account. They're not just driving the GLE around. They have backing, financial backing. That is how they are able to drive around the Ford Raptor. You see the GLE, you see. But when Isaac sees a GLE, he's like, that is all I want. I want that this year.
And I want it very fast.
So you're going to seem delayed even before you are delayed. See, maybe it is because the boss is not promoting me. Maybe because my salary is down here. Maybe because you think you're stagnated. But you need to be reminded it takes time to build wealth. Givers gain when they give strategically. Be a strategic giver. Be a budgeted giver. Include giving on your monthly budget. You have a salary of 1 month. Include what is going where. Include how much is going to be given out. I tell people in church, even what you're going to give in church, include it on the budget. It is an expenditure. Don't be a careless giver, because givers gain. You'll be disappointed.
True.
You'll be disappointed. So be a strategic giver. People in Western countries have a culture of identifying a charity organization. They say, I give $15 to that charity organization every month. I give $10 to that church every week. That is financial literacy. You must be able to account for every coin that leaves the pocket, because it takes hard work to earn. It should take 1,000 questions to spend. Ask 1,000 questions. How much is this table? 1,000,000 shillings. Why 1,000,000 shillings? Which type of wood? How long will it last? Because it takes me a full month to have money. It should take me weeks to spend it. You know, having the opportunity to kneel down in your shop and talk to God, it's golden.
True.
Having the opportunity to kneel down, to sit in your car and talk to God. All of us have had those moments where your friends can't help, your mom and dad can't help, your business partner can't help, but you sit somewhere and talk to your God.
Someone was actually saying, who am I? That the Lord of all the
You're a good
earth
singer.
would get to know my name, like among all people.
Biggest opportunity ever. So hold God dear. Not just in speech, but in principle.
True.
In how you run business. Don't sell fake things and claim to be a Christian business. You're selling fake things, expired things. See, I can be a Christian in principle. I even name my shop Jehovah Nissi Enterprises.
But when you're giving people less quantities in comparison to what they're buying.
So it is in word and not in principle. Make sure it is in principle. How you run things. Some of the most successful businessmen in the world are Jews, are very wealthy. But when you check them, they run their business on the word of
Godly
God.
principles.
The word of God. Holiness, righteousness. Don't cheat. So everyone knows if he's a Jew, he will not cheat you. If you bought it from a Jewish shop, it is original quality. That is good for business.
True.
Let people know you like that. Because, in other words, you're marketing yourself. Money. Dirty money is dirty money, and it defines your life. I'm telling you. Movies want to give us a picture of these gangster stories. That someone can have dirty money and they're doing life big, blah, blah, blah. It is not the same. As a Christian, I know for sure when I get money the wrong way, it is not blessed. However much I try to be productive and creative in making it produce more and more, the blessing of the Lord is not there. As a Christian, I know that for sure. And if you check with other religions and denominations, it is the same. It matters where your money comes from. Work with your hands. Don't steal other people's money. It is not the same. It doesn't have the same feel. You know, earning money, working for it, and grabbing someone's money, grabbing things that don't belong to you. Even the mentality of handling it is not the same.
True.
You don't handle money the same if you get it anyhow.
Someone was talking about people who win the lottery.
You cannot handle money the same because, you know, I will win another time. There will be another time. I better next time. You know, I can just wake up and be lucky again. I can just wake up and have this fortune again. But when someone works, it is not just with their hands, their brains too, their spirit too. See, hard work doesn't just benefit you in the physical, it benefits you up here.
You would have breakfast or coffee with your younger self. As we conclude,
Oh boy.
what are those 3, 4, 5 things you would tell yourself? Now I'm imagining your younger self is our audience.
Consistency. Consistency and consistency. Find something and do it with all your life. I would say consistency has been a blessing to me. Because don't be ever changing. Don't be ever changing. Be consistent with all your heart. Let people know you for something. Be deliberate about it.
Okay, like the people who switch and they're like, okay, now I've tried media presenting. Now let me do makeup. Now let me do jewelry.
It's a waste of time. You're going to waste a lot of time. And I will tell my younger self, things come and go. They come to pass.
So we shouldn't take life so
Yeah,
seriously?
things come and pass. I think I didn't know that. I thought some people are permanent in my life. I thought some moments would last forever. The things I thought they would never leave. But I now know better. Enjoy the moments because things come and go. Even the good moments, things come to pass.
Yes.
It would be a blessing if I knew that. But now I know.
Now you know better.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You
Thank you
had
for
an
having me.
amazing time with you.